Alright, looks like I got a double header. I got two fights in this vid, so let's see what the business is. Alright, I'm fighting against this guy MAGA now please. So shout out Donald Trump, I guess, based on this guy's gamer tag. But he's playing with Shishui, Gara, and I think Big Gara and Little Gara. Okay, and I'm playing with Dari and Tobirama. So let me see. I don't use my Dari and Tobirama team a lot, but I think this one also has a lot of good potential for combos and flexing. See, I got him down on the subs and chakra very early on in the fight. I jumped over him, but I still got hit by that counter. I'm trying to slow it down, but I caught him anyway. Boom. So time to get in the damage. Boom. Down combo. Like I say, you gotta finish that combo, bro. Always finish your combo, man. You know, no matter how good the person is, you want to finish your combo. But you see, he gets his chakra back. I do like Dari's tilt, man. I like how it tracks. It's pretty nice. Good counter by him. Right. So I don't know what he's going for with his team, but good grab. I don't know what he's going for with this team. I mean, you see the Gara supports. I guess they have some type of potential setup, you know, combo setup, a little bit of zoning potential, but you know, I'm not really seeing anything right now that impressed me a little bit. But he's not afraid to use those counters, though. I'll see that. Right. But I've been pretty poor managing my chakra, trying to stay active. I'm trying to fight him. And I don't know if I've switched or called support yet with Tobirama, so I think I'm just soloing with Daughtery right now. We both got no chakra, no subs. Good counter, man. Dog, I'm having a bad time reading his counters, man. But yeah, I think I need a better follow-up with that tilt. Like a better way. Oh, it's tough. I think I need a better way to follow up on that tilt to kind of keep the pressure, the guard pressure and aggressiveness. But I'm telling you, the tracking on it is very nice, man. And it has such range. Like, look how far I can hit it out. Right. But this guy, he's not managing. See, pump faked him. I knew he was gonna. That was a good read by me. I knew he was gonna counter me, and I hit him with the ultimate. But he still switched out of the counter as well, and I just hit him. So got lucky on that. But you know, that's part of being a good player, is adapting to somebody's gameplay mid-match. You know, being able to switch it up. Like if he's countering you, you need to be able to read that. You know. But good tilt. I tried to back up because I had no subs. I didn't want to get caught. Right. I don't know why he's trying to grab me. He should be trying to actually fight me because I believe I have the advantage on health. So he should have been trying to go for an actual combo instead of grab me. But I think I get the first round. He's just standing there guarding. I'm not sure why. Which, I don't know if we were talking in the messages or I don't remember. It was such a long time since I fought this guy and recorded this gameplay, so. Oh, let me speak on that. Man, so I'm on my UK account. And I guess PlayStation updated some of the age restriction settings because now I can't send messages and I can't start parties on PlayStation anymore without verifying my age. And it absolutely blew the shit out of me. So the only way for me to get those, I guess, privileges back is just to, I have to use my ID to verify my age. And I'm like, I'm 25. And I made that account when I was younger, probably around like 11 years old. And that was just so I could get games early because back in the day, there was a time zones difference. There was like a geographic difference in the games that were available and the release dates and all that stuff. So that was one way to get around it, was to have a US account and a UK account, you know. But that was back on PlayStation 3 days when PSN was free. Good grab. But I might end up. I mean, eventually I'll probably just have to bite, bite the bullet, just do whatever, and verify my age just so I can get my communication back on PlayStation. But I'm waiting on my friend to get his to get a PS5. Now, when he gets a PS5, I'll have to go through and do what I have to do just so we can play Monster Hunter and all those other games, right? When you see, it takes me down finally. I've just kind of been going 1v3. You know what I mean? Sometimes I do that as a challenge to myself, right? And a challenge to my opponent. Can you beat me? Ooh, good walk away. But can you beat me if I'm only using one character compared to my two characters, right? Good counter. You know, I actually fought a guy and he messaged me and said I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough to use two characters. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about, bro? And this was when I was just using one character. Like, I wasn't calling support or switching. And he was trying to say I was trash or whatever, but I just don't understand that. Like, some people, I don't know if they can tell when you're trying. I mean, some people can tell when I'm trying, but I don't know. I think half of those guys just think they're really top shelf shit when I'm not really doing nothing. You know what I mean? But good grab by him. He should have been using Gar's grab a lot more. Gar's grab is just so safe, man. It really is. But good grab. Moved away a little late, but good grab. See, he's catching me though. See. Good grab. That's GG's. GG's for the first match. So I take that one pretty effortlessly. So let's see what happens in the second match, man. Let's see if I switch it up. What I got going on this time. Give him the Circle of Doom. Shout out Tobirama. You see, I didn't sub that even though I was stuck in the combo. And sometimes people really do drop the combo. That's why I say you need to finish it. You know, because sometimes I'll sub, sometimes I won't sub. And just depends on the tendencies of my opponent, right? But I do find that me playing at a slower pace is my better gameplay. When I try to match my opponent's speed and play style, I'm out of my element a little bit. So I lose my advantages that I get from my slower play style. You know what I mean? But you see, I'm kind of bullshitting right here at the first part of the match. But I need to get it together, man. Good walk around. Good counter. You know, give me a little spin right there. Alright, I see you. And you said I bust out that Tobirama tilt just cause. Hell no. Good side step by me. Boom. Down combo. Good counter, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This guy is hitting them counters, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Which is one thing I should get better at is my counters. Like, I don't really try to time my counters for my opponent, but because I mean when I'm doing counter spam or counter tech, I just counter and switch. Like, I try not to use the counter as my main way to get around my opponent. You see, I'm trying to keep the pressure on him though with just Tobirama. It's a little different, but I do think Tobirama and Dottery plays a little different compared to each other, but good grab. Got caught standing still, man. You never want to do that, man. You just never want to get caught standing still in a fight, bro. Like, you want to keep moving, bro. Like, you need some motion. I swear, I know I've said that before, but you really do need that motion in the fight. See, good fake. Like, what's helping me out against this guy is that I know how to throw a little bit of a delay into the movement. Good stop and grab. I know how to throw like a little bit of delay into the movement. Like, I'm not gonna charge at him directly or instantly. I'll stop right before I get to him. Like I'll throw in a little chocolate when I jump, just to kind of give me enough buffer to say, hey, I see that counter, right? Boom. Able to get in a little bit more damage at the end of the round with a down combo. But he finishes me off with that chip damage, man. I couldn't do anything. But that was a good round by him, for sure. Most definitely a good round. Just trying to find an opening, you know. He had me right there. He should have charged in at me. But I guess he has low health, so he's trying to be a little bit more conservative. Good backup. See, that was on me. See, he was faking me out and I subbed, right? And I do that as well. I'll charge at somebody, hit him, and then walk away to see if they sub, and he does. Alright, he has low health, so there's no telling, you know, he doesn't know what I'm going to do. Good counter. His counters are on point, though, I'll say that, man. A little predictable, but they're on point. You see, I read that counter right there. I hit him with a shuriken to keep it pushing. Time to get this last round underway. Let's see who comes out on top, man. See, he's doing a little bit of zoning right here. I don't see why people just jump and throw shuriken. Like, that doesn't really do much to me because, I mean, you know, it's a waste of time. Good grab. You know what I mean? I think there's better ways to set your move up. I think there's better ways to do a setup than just jumping and throwing shuriken. Nah, bad ult. And I do think that's good counter. But I do think that's something that people should try. Is try fighting somebody like a 1v2 or 1v3, like, with your teams, man. You know, try doing it. Just test yourself. Like, see what you're capable of and see where your weaknesses are, right? And it'll help you get stronger between 2 characters or 3 characters, like your entire team. But got hit with a guard break right there in the air, man. My guard was too fragile, man. Good grab. I'm telling you, bro, you gotta stay moving, man. Like, it catches people off guard. It really does. And you switch up. Ooh, what pressure, bro. What guard pressure. That is nice. That guard pressure is nice, man. You see, I'm trying to get at him. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about all them counters. I don't care about all them supports and all this shit. I'm trying to get at you, my nigga. Good counter. So I probably should have followed up with a grab or something. But see, it gets predictable though. Like you gotta switch it up even more. But there's only so much I can do right now because, you know, I'm soloing with Tobirama, right? So if I had some Darui, you know, I would have called in some support. You know, did a little jutsu and switch, or you know, dash and switch, counter switch, something. You know what I mean? All right. Good grab. And you see I get caught standing still because I got no chakra, no subs. Right. See, I'm over there holding block. Crazy. Ooh, he tried to gamble on it with no chakra, no subs himself, and I took him down with that down combo. But you see, time is running out. I don't know why I did an ultimate, but he tried to hit his own ultimate. Good fake. Ooh, this is tough. I don't know if I'm... Ooh, dang. I hit him with that. That's tough, man. So I might take this. I don't know. Who knows? Ooh, he almost hit with that grab. Oh! See, I be doing this shit at the end of the match and I be fumbling sometimes, bro. I be so nervous. I'm trying to get at him, though. Oh! Bam! Got his ass. Good shit, bro. That's tough. So, you see I caught the dub. Solo with Darui and Tobirama. So, I can catch my dub with both characters. Just goes to show that I don't need to switch and call support just to kind of get the upper hand on somebody. But, good fights from this guy. Good match. Good matches.